Hello everyone, and welcome to today's discussion. In this session, we're tackling a fascinating question that many people around the world have asked. Is Buddha a god? To answer this, we need to dive into the life and teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, the historical figure known as the Buddha. Who was the Buddha? The Buddha was not born a god, nor did he claim to be one. Siddhartha Gautama was a human being, born into a royal family in what is now Nepal, around 2,500 years ago. He lived a life of privilege, but chose to leave it all behind in search of truth. His journey led him to enlightenment, a state of perfect wisdom and liberation from suffering. The term Buddha itself means the awakened one, or the enlightened one. This term does not signify divinity, but rather a profound state of human realization. Why do people think Buddha is a god? The confusion often arises because different cultures have interpreted the Buddha's role in various ways. In some traditions, especially in Mahayana Buddhism, celestial Buddhas and bodhisattvas are venerated. These figures are sometimes seen as divine-like beings, but they are not gods in the same way we think of deities in monotheistic religions. Instead, they represent ideals or aspects of enlightenment that followers aspire to achieve. Moreover, statues of the Buddha are often treated with great respect, leading some to mistakenly believe they are objects of worship in the same way gods might be worshipped. In reality, these statues are symbols of the Buddha's teachings, meant to inspire mindfulness and inner peace. What did the Buddha teach about himself? The Buddha never claimed to be a savior or a deity. He described himself as a guide, pointing the way to liberation. His famous words were, "Be a lamp unto yourselves," encouraging individuals to seek their own path to enlightenment. His teachings are practical, focused on understanding the nature of suffering and how to overcome it. These teachings, known as the Dharma, are not about blind faith, but about personal experience and realization. What can we learn from this question? The question, "Is Buddha a god?" reveals more about our own perspectives than it does about the Buddha himself. It reminds us to examine our assumptions and to approach spiritual traditions with an open mind. Whether or not we see the Buddha as divine, his message of compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness continues to resonate with millions of people. So, to sum up, no, the Buddha is not a god. He was an extraordinary human being who attained enlightenment and shared his insights with the world, and that is profoundly inspiring. Thank you for joining me in exploring this topic today. If you found this discussion meaningful, don't forget to share it with others. Until next time, stay curious, stay thoughtful, and may you find your own path to wisdom.